Okay, so you've got your product idea. You watched the last video, you nodded along, maybe even you said to yourself, okay, Shep, I get it. I can make stuff. And now you're thinking, but how? Totally fair question. Because between the idea and the thing showing up in your hands, there's this mysterious middle zone that most people never cross. The truth is, it's not that mysterious anymore. You just need to know how to use one website, Accio.com. Think of it like Amazon, but instead of buying products, you're hiring the people who make them. Today, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to log in, find a factory, and get your very first prototype made, even if you've never done this before. All right, step one. Go to Accio.com, click sign up in the top right corner. You can use your email, Google, whatever. Once you're in, click find manufacturers. Now, this is where a lot of beginners freeze because they expect some scary industrial dashboard full of machine parts. Nope, it looks and feels just like online shopping. You'll see photos, product names, and factory ratings. If you can buy dog toys online, you can use Accio.com. Type in what you want to make. For me, I'm still on my black leather tote bag for men mission from the last video. I type that in, men's black leather tote bag, and suddenly there are pages of listings. Some look close, some don't. Don't overthink it. If a factory can make something similar, they can probably make your version of that product. Click a few that look right, check out the pictures, and hit contact supplier. This is where the magic starts. Now, before you panic, you don't need a perfect pitch deck or a product engineer. You just need one message that sounds like a real human being. Here's exactly what I'd send. Hi, I'm developing a new product. I like your product, and I want to make something that's just like it. Out of black leather, maybe 23 inches by 17 inches. Can you make a sample for me? I'll provide dimensions and pictures. That's it. Short, polite, and direct. Now you'll get two kinds of responses. Silence. The factory never replies. Then I would say just move on. Or quick, clear replies. Those are your people. Treat this like dating. If they don't text back, they're not the one. When factories do respond, you'll notice huge differences in the tone. Some will copy-paste robotic replies, others will actually sound like they get what you're saying. Pick the ones who are fast, friendly, and clear. If they send you photos or samples of similar products right away, that's a huge green flag, because here's the thing. Factory communication is half the battle. If you've got someone who's excited to make your idea happen, then you're already 80% there. Once you find a good factory, click Upload Reference. You can add photos, sketches, screenshots, whatever helps explain your idea to the factory. Don't get stuck thinking you need fancy 3D drawings. You can literally take a photo of a similar product, draw arrows on it, and send it to the factory. That's how I've done it hundreds of times. The factory will reply with options, different materials, colors, or price quotes. Pick the version that you like the best, confirm the cost, and congratulations. Your first prototype is officially being made. In a few weeks, a small box will show up at your door. Inside that box is something that used to exist only in your head. And that's one of the coolest feelings in entrepreneurship, seriously. The first time I got a prototype from a Chinese factory, I stared at it for about an hour like it was a newborn child. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. Don't stress out if your first sample isn't perfect. It's not supposed to be. It's a conversation starter. You'll tweak it, you'll fix it, maybe you'll make version 2, version 3. That's totally normal. That's how real product development works. And honestly, the fact that you've gotten to this point means you're already doing more than 99% of people who have had an idea. When I first started working with factories, I used to spend weeks emailing suppliers. Half of them would disappear halfway through a conversation, and I'd have to wait until the next Canton Fair to find new ones. Now you can do it usually in about 20 minutes. So if you're watching this in 2025, you have no excuse. The world has handed you the keys to the factory. You just have to log in. So you've got your ideas, you've got your Accio account, and you've sent your first messages. Next up, we're going to talk about what happens when that first prototype arrives, how to evaluate it, what to fix, and how to know if it's worth scaling into a real product line. If you're serious about turning your idea into something you can hold, subscribe here because this next one's where it gets fun. You can just make stuff, but now you can actually order it.